Good morning.
Good. Ms. Mosley, would you please give us your full name, corporate corrections ID?
Anita Mosley, number 108353.
Thank you, Ms. Mosley. I'm Alvin Roche, and I'll be chairman. To my left, Michelle Renata. To my right, Ms. Bonnie Jackson.
Yes, sir.
And let me pull up your case, and then we'll get started. Let me explain the process to you, Ms. Mosley. I will read some information into the record. Once that information is in the record, we will conduct a role interview with you. Over the time, we allow Warden Thomas to make comments and remarks, and then individuals are here in support. First of all, the Parole Project, Mr. Andrew Huntley, and then Mr. Raymond Mosby. Your brother would like to make a statement on your behalf.
Yes, sir.
After those statements are complete, before we vote, we'll allow you to make a presentation, and then we'll vote. You understand the process? Do you understand the process?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm sorry.
Ms. Mosley, you are a first felony offender. Your parole date is July 29th, 2022, and that is a result of a commutation of sentence by Governor John Bell Edwards on July 29th, 2022. And the commutation was 99 years with parole eligibility after serving 37 years. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And my records show that you served well over 38 years in
Yes,
incarceration.
sir.
Is that correct?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Your adjusted good time date is December 10th, 2032, and your full term date is June 6th, 2083, and your offense was second degree murder. Is that all that information correct?
Yes, sir.
Your case has been assigned to me, so I'll start with the interview. Ms. Mosley, you are currently 8 years old, your first felony offender, and this is the only arrest on your criminal record. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Mosley, have you completed any additional programs since your pardon here?
I've been to the life support group and MRT and thinking for a change.
Great, outstanding. The bar
Yes, sir.
recognition, the bar recognition is a great course, and I'm glad that you had a chance to complete it.
Yes, sir.
Have you had any disciplinary write-ups since your pardon here?
No, sir.
How many disciplinary write-ups do you have in total?
It's 30 something.
When
And I
was your
think
last- When was your last disciplinary write-up?
2008.
So it's been 14 years.
Yes, sir.
Outstanding. Warden Thomas, would you like to make any comments involving the observation before or after our partner here?
Yes, sir. I was actually going to note that she's not, had a write-up since 2008, which is definitely something to be proud of. She does have different various, she has received her high set years ago, and she's also participated in various other vocational training. She's actually also works in our library right now as one of the clerical workers in the library. So she has a pretty stable job with us at the facility. So a lot of the offenders look up to her and come to her with various tasks and things that they need assistance with in the library. And also with her transition plan, she will be working with Mr. Hunley at the Parole project. So
Thank you, Warden. Ms.
Thank you.
Mosley, that gives you some extra grace. In my last life, I was in law library. So, I know you had your initial transition plan with the Parole project, but tell us what's going on after the initial transition plan with the Parole project.
I'll go out to look for a job and so I can be more productive, you know, out there in society. And whatever kind of job I'm able to do it, you know, I'm willing to do it.
Where do you plan to live on a permanent basis?
At the Parole project.
So you're going to be a long-term resident of the Parole project?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Jackson, Ms. Benazzi, any questions? At this time, Ms. Huntley, would you like to give your presentation?
Yeah, thank you. Appearing before the board to confirm that Anita is a client of Parole Project. You know, when we started on Anita's reentry plan, she was initially going to be a short-term client. Unfortunately, Anita's mother recently went into hospice care, and that was her long-term plan. However, Parole Project has a great deal of confidence in Anita's long-term success. We want to keep Anita close to us and keep her in our program long-term until she can become self-sufficient. So we're prepared to invest a lot of time, resources in Anita, and her case manager will be Christy Sheremy, who has a very successful track record with her clients, and she wanted me to express to the board that she is very confident that she can help Anita transition back into the community, into work, and in a very short time period. But however long it takes, we have a place for Anita to live. And then even after she transitions to her own address, we will continue to support her with case management services. Thank you.
And Andrew, I want to take this time to say that your nonprofit is doing a great job. I'm very proud.
Thank you very much. And if I can just also add, this month we're going to purchase our second transitional house for women. We're rooting for more second chances for our female clients, and we're investing in another transitional home for women to support that. So we look forward to inviting everyone out whenever we do our grand opening. Thank you.
Thank you. Let's hear from Anita's brother, Raymond Bosley. Brandon, would you open your mic?
Can y'all hear me?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Well, first of all, I'd like to thank the board and the Pardon Parole Office for the opportunity to speak on my sister's behalf. I just want to say how proud I am for her success and the accomplishments she's made since she's been incarcerated. And we miss her so much. And like.
You've been on mute again.
Yeah.
Lost your audio. You lost your audio. Mr. Mosley? Mr. Mosley, we lost your audio.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yes,
I'm sorry, can y'all hear me?
Yes.
yes. Would you turn up the volume?
Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
I'm sorry, it keeps going in. I'm sorry. Okay.
But
And
Mr.
I'm just
Mosley,
looking forward to her, accomplishing the things she needs to accomplish. And I feel like she's paid her debt to society, and she's, definitely be recognized as a person that can accomplish whatever she put her mind to. And I'm looking forward to seeing her.
Thank you. And I'm almost sure she's actually really appreciate your support.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Anita,
Yes, sir.
would you like to make a closing statement?
I just want to say that I have really, well, the classes that I've taken, it has really helped to rehabilitate me and to make me to be the person that I really wanted to be. And I feel confident that I can continue to be a better person in society. And I want to give back to the community in what I have learned and apply myself more out there.
Thank you, Ms. Mosley.
Mhm.
Is it now ready to vote? I'm going to vote first because this was assigned to me. Anita, you've done an outstanding job while you were incarcerated. I sat on your panel on the pardon board, and I'm glad that the governor signed and granted your commutation sentence
Yes,
based upon institutional record, the excellent transition plan with the Louisiana Parole Project, and an improved their conduct over the last 14 years. My vote is to grant your request for early release. I want you to do two things after release. I want you to have a curfew from 9 to 6. And I'm gonna make sure Ms. Huntley will take care of that.
yes, sir.
And I think we have a story to tell. We have testimony,
Yes,
and I want you to talk to a disadvantaged youth,
yes,
young ladies and young men who are heading in the wrong direction.
yes, sir.
Give testimony in hopes that it will lead them in the right direction.
Yes,
I
sir.
want you to start 5 hours a month. I'm gonna make sure the Louisiana Parole Project to arrange that for you, your parole officer or your pastor.
Yes.
Tell your story. Good
Yes.
luck. Mrs.
Thank you.
Burnett,
My vote is also the same. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Mrs. Jackson,
My vote is the same for the same reason. Good luck.
Ms. Mosley, you have received 3 votes to grant your early release. And a day or two, you'll be going home.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That completes our work at Louisiana LCIW. That completes our work. Warren Thomas, we're leaving you with a smile on your face, so everything went well this morning. The time of adjournment is 10:43. Have a good day.
Thank you,
Thank
you too.
you.
So we've seen a few of these cases now where they just don't get into the crime and they don't get really into any of the details. And I think I figured it out. I think it's because they had a hearing where they had to get a commutation of their sentence, which means that they had a life sentence. Then they had to get a hearing where they would get a commutation, so they'd sit in front of the board. The governor would then sign off on it. And I think at that point, it's where they go through all the details. And then finally, they have another hearing, which is when I believe it's when they qualify for parole. So they don't really want to get into any of the details, or they don't feel that there is a reason to get into any of the details because it would be redundant. So that's really my understanding. I did try to research this case, and really all I found was kind of like her prison dating profile. And then I found like information where it shows that her appeals were rejected, but I could not find the actual details of the crime. Oh wait, no, it's not. This is. I thought that maybe I did find it right here, but it's not. So I think that's why. If we're just wondering why these are different than the other ones. So again, to rehash that, she had a life sentence. She got her chance at commuting the life sentence. And my understanding is that maybe once it was, so she had to go through the process, go through all the questions, then get the parole board to vote for her commutation, then have the governor sign off, but she's probably still hadn't yet qualified for parole. So now it's her chance to qualify, and then they don't want to just put her through the ringer again. It's really about checking up. Did you have any write-ups since then? Did you continue educating yourself? What you did? And that's really kind of it. She's been in a long time. Can you imagine having one felony on your record and that locks you up for life? Again, without context, it's hard to have any emotions tied into it, except for the fact that if we believe that the correction, the whole idea of prison is to both punish but also to rehabilitate, it seems that this has worked. It seems that she's in a position to succeed. She has a parole board project that will help her, and maybe she can do something positive with her life. But with that, I will let you go. Oh, if anyone does find information on this and you post it in the comment or email to me, I'll then add it to the description. All right, thanks.